everyone, it's Froggy and I'm back again with another episode of the Women of Zal. So, let's keep it going. Your eyes flew open, your memories of the vision fully intact. Shit! Oh, but I remember this dream. Staying the hell out of that. Shit! What the hell was all of that? I need to bring this up with Lady Zoot. Damn it, I can't. She'd figure out that I was a seer instantly. But something ought to be done. Tell Zuna what happened. Tell Merxia, tell Clannis, no. Tell Noxia, tell Liz. Liz knows who we are. Yeah. I can never get a perfect read on her, but Liz's head always seems to be in the right place. I should confide in her. You got out of bed, got dressed, and braced yourself for the cycle ahead. Ooh, pretty. The hell? This matter is too big for Lady Zuna. I must seek the counsel of General Zula. I figured we'd need to bring in the military. I hope she can help. Time will tell. Well, then. Liz nodded and left the garden. Now, where to next? Work in the office, train with Yaxida, visit the castle library, visit the city library, attend Hilde's lecture. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Let's go train with Yaxida? Maybe the castle library will have some more information for us. Different books will be available in each section every cycle. Now is one of those times when using the scroll button to rewind time would be most advantageous. I was devoid of any other visitors, but comprised of hundreds and hundreds of books. The non-fiction area dwarfed the fiction, but even the latter had options. Visit the non-fiction, visit the fiction, quiet corner to nap. No, we're going to go to non-fiction. The non-fiction section is extensive and organized strangely. It takes you a while to figure out the system. It seems to be organized by the difficulty of the subject matter, with the most difficult books and topics near the front and easier ones near the back. You find a number of very simple books near the back wall which cover topics typically taught in the first few years of basic education. Curious, you grab Basic 2-4 Calligraphy to skim through. I don't know what that means, but okay. Zal is a world of floating islands surrounded by endless sky. These islands can be absolutely tiny. Some just 1 mile wide with barely enough space for a farm, or astonishingly huge. The largest known island is over 15,000 miles wide and is located in southern Zal. It's so large that its true size is unknown because it extends into Viziri's path, which is unsafe to travel. Zal's islands are grouped together into 5 main domains based on how close together they are. The northern, eastern, western, southern domains contain hundreds of islands and cities each. The middle domain consists of one independent city island named Talmascus. The sky above the islands stretches up as far as we can see. Past the third upper cloud layer, it is called outer sky. If you live in the north or the middle, then on clear days you might be able to see Daj's home, named Elysius, floating in the sky above the city Ixilla. Above Elysius, I don't know how to say that, floats the star which brings light to our world. The pressure of that light keeps us from sailing too high into the outer sky. If you live in the middle of a large island, you may never have seen the undersky that swirls below our islands. It goes down as far as outer sky goes up. Most islands, with people living on them, have safety nets that keep people from falling into the abyss below us. Neat. Zal is also surrounded by a rough circular wall of clouds named Viziri's path. Entering the path is dangerous and keeps us from sailing farther than our 5 domains. So when people talk about Zal, they usually mean the space bordered by outer sky, undersky, and Viziri's path. You continue reading for a few hours. You feel smarter. You felt the urge to eat strike, your hunger leading you towards the dining room. What are you two standing next to the dining room for? We were just wondering where Artemis was. He was hiding. He's always hiding, that one. I don't think I know him. That's because he sneaks around everywhere. The silly goose. That's an animal from Earth. Quite right. Earth and Accelerando. I've been visiting the latter. What's it like on that planet? It's surreal. Everyone treats each other equally. Some have fluffy ears, while others have sharper or even longer ones. And they all speak very eloquently. It's quite the experience. Sounds better than my trip to Earth. Is it true that humans can hear music coming out of nowhere? I have no idea where you heard that from. Exilians can, though. Wait, what? Intriguing, no? Apparently, it has to do with the mana in their air. Gaia and Earth don't get the privilege. I wonder what the mystery is behind that. Wait, what do their instruments sound like? Completely different from ours. Can confirm. Their instruments interact with vibrations in air differently than ours do because their canvas is made up of different materials, down to the type of tool used in its creation. But the air is air, right? Made from Zala and Iom? Nope, completely different. Hydrogen and oxygen. You're extremely knowledgeable. Let's just say I'm very good at retaining information. But yeah, it really helps if you look at the canvases as two artists using fundamentally different utensils to create the two universes made up of entirely different mediums. A crude comparison, but perhaps like a painter using traditional paint while the other uses digital? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean by digital. But I suppose it helps support your point. I don't know what I'm doing. Rrr. You'll likely have a better idea once Clannis's mother comes in with those phones. But I'm starving, so I'm gonna leave you two. Later. Until next time, Lady Zenna. Farewell, Lady Zenna. Any news, Liz? Anything at all? No? Let's finally get that dinner. Ah. The moment you stepped into the entrance, both Zuna and Joy shifted their eyes to you without delay. They were sitting across from one another, seemingly halfway done with their meals. Should I leave you two alone? Dr. Joy, it's been a while. Oh, we are not close enough to Zuna for anything else. We also don't have enough confidence, I guess? Dr. Joy, let's greet you. Hello again, Lady Zenna. I heard you stayed in your office for a few microcycles. I hope things went well for you. Yeah, I really hope so. Zuna looked at Joy. Yes. She was an Earth Day away from a mandatory visit to the garden. Really? What's in the garden? Fresh air. Did you just tell a joke? Stay quiet and take a seat. Let's laugh. Oh my, how rare. I don't think it's so uncommon that it requires commentary. This is literally the first time that I've heard you crack a joke. She has her fair share, but the stars must align, and then they must perform the blood ritual required to satisfy her innate demands. You are so insufferably silly. Culliver came out with roasted chicken and plenty of salad. You took your seat by Joy as Culliver set your plate down in front of you. This is going to taste really good after digging deep into Zal nonsense for the past several cycles. I'm told you're quite acquainted with Earth, Lady Zenna. Anything in particular stand out during your stay there? Honestly, the internet taught me more than their best cities ever could. The one thing that stuck with me was how some of them were masters of conveying their messages almost as an art form, motivational speakers especially. I might have stolen some ideas from them here and there and over yonder. I might have to make time to research all the internet can offer. Speaking isn't my forte, but I'm sure it'll have something that will catch my interest. I wouldn't mind showing you the ropes. If speaking isn't your forte, then how did you hold my attention for so long? This conversation proves it. You warm Zena's bed. Ooh, we don't want to do that. Not Zena, Zuna's. My bad. We are not ruthless. I wouldn't mind showing you the ropes. We'll just be nice. Why, thank you. I will absolutely take you up on that. But for now, I should head to bed. Be well, Lady Zena. Joy left his plate on the table and left the dining room. Zuna continued to finish up her meal. Soon after, Zuna placed her fork down and stood up, walking away. Farewell. You decide to start eating your meal while it was cooling down. As others began to enter, you finished your meal and left for your room. Finally finished everything that I wanted to do before sleeping. Time for bed. Now to just answer the door, apparently. Ah! Article for you, Lady Zena. Right now? Must be a priority. You took the papers from Valamir's hands, and the headline caught your attention immediately. Seers robbed of their gifts. Do you know who sent this, Valamir? A troublemaker. At the bottom of the article paper was a small yellow note tucked between its first and second page. On it read, "You were seeking this, yes? A." Couldn't be that Artemis man. It couldn't. I've never met him. A mystery to solve later. I need to read this article. Thank you for delivering this. You may go. Bye. It was a relatively lengthy article, but the importance of it was clear. You weren't the only seer who lost the ability to retain the memories of their many visions. Scientists had seers in labs in hopes of finding answers to both why that was happening and how the powers came to be to begin with. Lastly, the seers all reported remembering Mara specifically, and it all happened within the span of a cycle. So she's a problem for seers everywhere, but how do we stop her? I'm going to have a hell of a lot of sleep on this sleep cycle. You hurried into bed, wondering what would be in store when you woke up. After what felt like a long, long session of sleeping, you opened your eyes. I wonder how long I slept. No matter. Let's get the cycle started. You got dressed, left the room, closed the door behind you, and set out for the day. Well, Zaris, we're going to come back to you in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you could put a little emoji of the sun in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated.